Hello everyone, welcome to another session from Automation Mentors. And today in this lecture, we are going to cover one of the important topic, how to upload multiple files. So let's get started. So as you can see, this is our portal of W3 School, and here in this portal you can see when we have to upload multiple files. So how we can utilize this feature by using Playwright, that we will see. So let me show you manually. So as soon as I hit on choose but file, I can see I can upload multiple files. I am able to select multiple files here, and as soon as I upload those two files here, you can see there are two files are uploading. If I choose only one file, I will get only one file message here. So this time I want to use all two files together, and you can see here. Okay, so this feature we can get it from Playwright. Also on top of that, to make sure all these two files are uploaded properly, what we are going to do, we are going to hit on the submit button. As soon as we have hit on submit button, we will get this particular confirmation message that file number 1.png and 2.png has been uploaded, right? This message we are going to fetch it. So let's see how to write these things in Playwright. So let me copy this URL first of all. So let me open the IntelliJ. This is our lecture number 10. So let me create a class called lecture 10 multiple files upload. Okay, so let me increase the size. Let me minimize everything. Okay, so let me write that one. So I'm writing the main method, and we are using playwright dot create, and here we can write playwright is equals to, the return type will be playwright. You can get it from here. Okay, why it is coming? Okay, yeah, playwright. Okay, so and now we are going to, let me decrease the small size here, playwright dot. So I want to launch Chromium, and I want to launch it. I want to launch it in headless mode. By default it is headless mode is true, so we need to make it false. So browser type dot launch options, you can get it from here basically, and inside that we need to launch options dot launch options what happened, did what I mistake, dot launch options dot set headless. Okay, true, sorry, false. Okay, so this way we will get the browser is opened in front of us. Headed mode means, and the return type of browser is browser. I want this browser to get open in isolation mode. For that, what we need to do, we need to use browser context. New context means, so new context, and this will be going to launch a isolated window, isolated tab in that particular browser. So return type is browser context. Okay, now this browser context, I'm going to initiate my page methods. New page is a method, and this is an instance of that page class, and the return type is page. Okay, and this page I'm now going to utilize it for other launching and all. So the launch, to launch we have a method called navigate. This should come from playwright basically. Navigate, here we are going to pass the URL. So that URL already we have copied. Sorry, I think let me copy it right now. So this is a method here, and now going to the page dot, what we need to do, we need to inspect, right? We need to inspect this particular element. Let me refresh the page. As soon as I land on this page, I need to hit on this, okay, to choose method and all. So for that we need to inspect this. So you can see, to inspect it, so this is a choose class. You can see choose class is there. Okay, so let me use files, input and files. So we can create css will be good. For id we can use this one. So files id, okay, we can directly use this one. Okay, file dot locate, we need to just locator, use the locator, and this one. Okay, and here we can do that. But one thing you have noticed, right, this particular element is resides under iframe. And if you remember in the previous lecture, previous to previous lecture, I have shown you how to interact with iframe elements. You can see iframe is in. So what we can do, we can use this as a ID. So there are three iframes, so I can use this one iframe. So there are 1 out of 1 now. Okay, so this, so there is a method, right, frame locator. So let me use that one as frame locator. So we can pass that iframe here, information here. Then after that, as soon as we are able to knock the window iframe, we can interact any of the element which is present on the iframe. Okay, so that's what we are writing, that particular method here before getting into that particular locator of that input files, right? Now now the point is, we are going to feed the files. So there is a method, as we seen, right, how to upload the file, setInputFiles. Okay, this is a method. Okay, and in this method we need to use class. You can see this is a path, right, we need to use with this array. Okay, so we need to use, because we need to we need to pass multiple files here. Okay, and here in this braces, right, the curly braces bracket, we need to pass that one. So we know, right, there is a method called path.get. Okay, we can use that one. And here inside that we can pass the string. Okay, 1 minute, why it is not called paths.get, I believe, right? Yeah, paths.get, sorry. So here we need to pass the, so how many files we want to pass? 2 files. Okay, so what all files are there? So let me take that one as, so in the finder, so let me copy this one. So get info, let me copy this file information from here. Okay, so this is my file, and here I have the one.png. Okay, this is a file name. Let me copy the same thing, because the second file we wanted to upload there as well. The second file is, oh, 1 minute, what I did. So here we need to pass this one, second. Okay, so you can see there are 2 files, right? Say first and 2, we are uploading both. So both the addresses are given here. This is fine, this will upload the file. But as soon as we upload the file, right, the second step is, as soon as we upload the file, we'll get the information here, and we need to hit on submit. Okay, so submit button is here. Submit button is again under iframe. So before hitting on submit, we need to knock that iframe. Okay, input @type, you can just, this is fine. So let me put it here, let me copy from here to here, iframe page.locator till here. I am going to copy it. Let me use this one here. Okay, let me pass that one, or here we need to get it. Okay, so this is going to use that. So we need to click, right, so we can directly use click here, that's not a problem. Okay, click, and this one, what is the problem? iframe dot what is it? Let me do the one thing, locator dot click. 1 minute, what is the page dot frame order element dot, this is fine, this is also, let me remove it. 1 minute, click. Okay, click is not there, so we can directly use locator. If that pass that information here, and after that okay, this is now coming up, right? So we'll hit on that. Now what we need to do, we need to, as soon as we hit on this click, right, submit, we need to fetch this data, this particular file information, whatever it is coming up. So we need to inspect it. It is again under iframe. Okay, so let me first copy this data from here to here, this particular detail basically. paste it here. So let me create a XPath for this. This is a class name and this is a div, and here that this is a text area, right? So what we can do, we can use a div tag name, and here this is a class, so we can use a class, and this is the one. Okay, and the inner text of this is the inner text. Okay, so let me copy it, put it here, and after that we want to use the inner text, right? This one, this option will save it. So let me store this in some string. Let's say message, and the return type of message is a string here, you can see. Okay, and now I want it to print it. So for that, what I need to do, I need to shout here. Okay, the message, let me directly print it, no need to use that one. Okay, this is that. So this is the whole script. Let me run. I don't see any issue. Let me choose the current file, let me run that. Okay, so now my Chromium browser will get opened. Now the browser has been opened. Now it will take some time to store that data in that array, path array. Once it up store and upload here, you will see the message to files, and then submit it. That will be quick, very quick. After that, it takes some time. It should not take, but what's the problem? Let me check my console. Do I see any error message? Yeah. What is an error message? Okay, time exceeded. Let me close, and let me stop everything. Let me do it again. Wait a minute. Okay, let me remove this instance and all. Okay, whatever have been open up. Chromium, let me. Okay, let me run again the script. Sometime it happens, sometime it failed, but that's fine. Let's open up. Now let's see. Yeah, see, it got submitted, and this message should be appearing on our console. Yeah, it is coming up, right? So this is our message, right? File1.png, file2.png, both are here. Okay, so I believe this is fine, right? So please ignore if sometimes error happened, you need to rerun that script. Sometimes it happens because of some sync issue. Sometime it got failed, but you can use the inbuilt retry method. And how you can get it, you need to use that particular get by role and get the locators are there, right? Let me show you that one. Bed. So these are all methods are there. Page dot get attributes, get alter by, get by alt text, get by label, get by placeholders, get by role. So in the next area, in that particular lecture, right, I am going to utilize this aria role and all, so that you will understand how this retry feature, inbuilt retry feature of Playwright is working. And this error message will not see there. Okay, so I hope this will be helpful for you to understand how to upload the multiple files. And really this is wonderful feature. We need to use any third-party library. We can directly use the inbuilt method, and we can upload the files. Okay, also I will show you in the next lecture how to download the files from the by using simple Playwright script. Thank you so much for watching, and keep learning and keep understanding the features of Playwright. Thank you so much. Bye.